Hi everybody, Miss Elaineous here and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, this is where I take you to see quirky, offbeat and interesting tourist attractions, and today's visit will not disappoint you as I've been to the Museum of the Home, which is in Hoxton, London. It was formerly called the Geffrye Museum after Sir Robert Geffrye, a former mayor of London who founded almshouses on this site in 1714. It has been a museum since 1914 and was seriously refurbished a couple of years ago. The museum shows you a series of living spaces from the 1600s onwards, right up into the future. Come and take a walk in my shoes and we'll get a feel for the lives of the people who lived there. I will also take you to the old chapel. You will see a beautiful mural behind that, and then we can wander out into the gardens, and there is also a gorgeous light installation for you to see. Don't forget to give me a like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and do click on the notifications bell. I will see you in the video.
We started off with a look at their gardens. The section is called Gardens Through Time, and these sit at the back of the property. This is a Victorian garden with a greenhouse. And through here is a cottage-style garden inspired by the Edwardian age. These basement galleries are new and are called the home galleries. They describe the concept of home through people's lived experiences. On the walls to the right are many personal experiences. I love this cabinet. It's by John Evelyn. It dates from 1652 and is made from ebony with engraved ivory doors. I did find these galleries a bit of a mishmash, with not much in the way of order to the rooms, which jumped from old to new and back again. Even so, they were pleasant to wander through. A lovely little tea service there. More lived experiences. An old-fashioned copper, but it describes it and doesn't show it. Found that bit rather odd. Another lovely tea service there. There are some brilliant individual items here. A selection of vacuum cleaners over there to your right. Here we go. Let me head back and show you them. In this corridor, love and loss, faith, housework, comfort and entertainment were all touched upon. We're walking down to Endurance and Joy in the East End, and that's the photography of David Hoffman. The photos were taken from 1971 to 1987. I love the Terence Conran 1973 chair to the left. Now this section explores lighting from candlelight to gas and electricity. We'll start with electricity. On to gas. And finally candlelight. That's so you can get some idea of the ambience that existed in rooms throughout the ages. More personal experiences? And here is the Super Dean playing Super Mario Kart. And losing, apparently. In the corner, we have audio-visual communications devices. A modern mural, and this part questions whether you had to take your shoes off inside your house or were allowed to keep them on. Both me and the Super Dean fell into the latter category. Outside again, and here's the Georgian garden. Next to that is the functional and practical garden, which includes vegetables and herbs. And at the back of that are compost heaps. This is an Elizabethan knot garden. Now, they were designed to be viewed from above. Now we're into the rooms through time section. It's very much as I remembered from the last time I was here. I would say that's around 10 years ago. We had a red telephone just like that when I was a kid. The interiors are designed to reveal rich and unique stories rather than be about the artefacts themselves. This is a hall circa 1630, and the whole household, including the servants, would eat here. Don't forget to check out my blog. There is much more information on there. This Windsor armchair is circa 1760, and there are about 30,000 items in the museum's collection, most of which are in storage. This is a 1695 parlour, and a parlour was a space for entertaining and showing off status and wealth through furnishings. Servants would join the family once they had finished their tasks. I love these chairs, with their candy cane twist legs. Now this is a 1745 parlour, and by the fire you can see the cleaning implements used by the servants. They would have risen before sunrise to get the room spick and span before the family awoke. Now this gorgeous mural gallery sits behind the chapel and used to be called the Garden Reading Room. I don't know if it still is, but it has little flip down benches at the side so you can sit here and read should you want to. The chapel is 300 years old, and this beautiful peaceful space sits at the heart of the museum. Almshouse residents were required to attend services here every week. a 1790s parlour, which would have been kept light, bright and spotless to impress guests. Cards are on the table, in readiness for entertaining. There is further information on the walls here. This 1830s drawing room was probably my favourite room in this section. It was a female domain, used for activities such as reading or painting. The sofa dates from around 1820. Sofas became common in homes from the early 1800s. This is a 2024 animation, and you can float across London, over some of the houses, containing some of the rooms that you're going to see next. We nipped outside to see the original front of the museum facing Kingsland Road. As I mentioned, the building dates from 1714, when it was almshouses to house the widows of ironmongers. Now we're in the curved Branson Coats wing. The first room depicts a Chelsea townhouse from 1878. This is a tenement flat in 1913. I remember old toilets like these from school. I was always scared that the contraption was going to fall down on your head. Clothes washing in the copper boiler. A 1956 terraced house bedroom. Is depicted as belonging to newlyweds who are getting ready for a night out dancing. I love the bathroom. I would be happy to have that nowadays. It has a real Art Deco feel about it. A barbecue area here in the garden of the next installation. This is the living room from a 1978 terraced house from the nearby de Beauvoir estate. This is a 2005 high-rise flat. High-rise living has a very mixed reputation. Firstly, for being undesirable after decades of lack of funding. Secondly, for being controversial following the 1980s right-to-buy scheme, which led to a lack of social housing. This is a 2024 terraced house. It's depicted as belonging to a Vietnamese family. I do love the moving mirror to the right. I love the pink sofa with storage space underneath in the 2049 Innovo Home of the Future. And I will leave you there in the future.
Thank you for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me what you thought in the comments and tell me where you'd like me to go. I've also been to some other places, I've vlogged about them, and the links are here. Remember to give me a like, remember to click on notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, ta-ta for now.